It's been almost a year since Russia invaded a European country and initiated its devastating war in Ukraine, spurring NATO leaders to discuss military support and military spending targets, questioning exactly how much money NATO countries should spend on military. At the second day of meetings held by NATO defense ministers in Brussels this week, the German minister challenged the common goal set almost a decade ago, that NATO countries should move towards spending at least 2% of their gross domestic product on defense by 2024.
I believe that just spending 2% will not be enough. It must be the basis for everything that follows. The German government is debating that right now and will soon reach an agreement.
NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg added the 2% must be a floor, not a ceiling.
More countries are now spending at least 2% of the GDP on defense. And 2022 was the 8th consecutive year of increased defense spending by European allies and Canada, with an additional investment of $350 billion. This trend is expected to continue this year, but more needs to be done.
Apart from the spending target, which is expected to be decided in July, the leaders also discussed more immediate military support to Ukraine.
If they will start a real offensive campaign, certainly they will use aircrafts from their side, trying to stop our defense forces, and they will dominate in the sky. That means it's a real threat. That's why we need more sophisticated, more modern aircrafts to stop them, to defeat them, to deter them. And we have to dominate in Ukrainian sky.
At his nightly address, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said the battles on the front lines, especially in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, remain very difficult. The UN announced this Wednesday a $3.9 billion humanitarian response plan for Ukrainian civilians, adding that there are nearly 18 million people in need of assistance and that at least 7,000 civilians, probably more, were killed in the war in 2022.